Hi guys! In today's video, I will show you how to crochet these beautiful granny square earrings, and I will also answer the ever-pressing question of how do I make them stiff? Let's get started. Welcome to Hooked Crocheted by Monica. In today's video, I will show you how to make beautiful granny square earrings, and I will also demonstrate the process that we call blocking. In other words, how do we make the earrings stiff? But before we get started, I would like to invite you, if you like this video, if you learned anything from it, or if you just like listening to me speaking in my Hungarian accent, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. Now, let's grab your hooks and let's get started. For these beautiful earrings, we are going to need 3 colors. This is our size 10 crochet thread, and today we are going to use yellow, white, and lime green. You can use any color combination that you like. The yellow is going to be the center of the flower, the white is going to be the petals, and the lime green is going to be the square, the outside square. You will also need a crochet hook. I use a 1.5 millimeter hook, a pair of scissors, a needle, pliers, 1 or 2 depending on the technique how you're going to open your jump rings. I have this little ring which I'm going to show you closer. This helps me open my jump rings. We're going to need 6 millimeter jump rings and some hooks to hook our earrings on. In previous videos, I have mentioned that I don't exactly follow all the rules. So today is going to be a perfect example of that. I believe that there are no rules, only suggestions, and you have the freedom to make it your own, whatever works for you. So that is exactly what we are going to do today, and I will show you why. So to get started, we are going to grab our first color. In my case, this is yellow. It's going to be the center of the flower. We are going to make a magic circle, and we are going to work 7 single crochets in this circle. Now, if you know anything about crocheting, you might be cringing right about now because we have 8 petals. We have 8 petals, but we are going to only crochet 7. I have always said that there are no rules, there are only suggestions, and you have the creative freedom to make it your own and do whatever works for you. So this is the way that works for me, and I show you why. So by only crocheting 7, the spacing between these petals are even. When I single crocheted 8 for the 8 petals, I ended up with a bigger yellow area between one of the petals, and that's why I only crochet 7. So let's do it. We are going to pull our yarn up and chain 1 to get us on our way, and now we can single crochet 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We are going to close this, and we are going to slip stitch in our very first single crochet. That's it. We have our center. We are going to cut this and finish our round by pulling this tail through this loop and pulling it nice and tight. Now, I will show you that I am going to stitch in this space right here, this space right here, and this space right here. I know this is not professional. I know this goes against the rules of crochet, but it gives me the final product of beautiful squares, so I choose to do it this way. You have the freedom to crochet 7 or 8 if you want to be a rule follower. Up to you. Totally cool. Okay, so we have our center. Now we are going to grab our next color, which is in my case white. And we are going to crochet double crochet clusters. Those clusters are going to give us the petals. So these little petals are made with double crochet clusters. Okay, so to do that, we need to do a slip knot. Slip knot. We are going to put this slip knot on our hook. And now we are going to pick a single crochet to get started. It can be any single crochet because we are going to work ourselves in a round. So we are going to end up crocheting in each and every one of them. So it doesn't matter which one we get started. We are going to insert our hook in that single crochet. We are going to grab the yarn, pull up, and slip stitch. Now we are going to pull our tail as closed as possible, and we are going to chain 2. We are going to take our tail and fold it up here, and we are just going to work over it to save us time at the end. We are going to yarn over. We are going to insert our hook in the same single crochet. We are going to grab the yarn, pull up. At this point we have 3 loops on our hook. We are going to yarn over again and pull through only 2 loops. Now we have 2 loops on our hook. We are going to do this again. We are going to yarn over, going to insert it in the same single crochet, yarn over again. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 loops on our hook at this point. We are going to yarn over and pull through 2. So we end up with 3 loops on our crochet hook. Now we are going to yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. That's it. We created a petal. So cool. Now we are going to chain 2. 1 and 2. Now we are going to create another petal in the next single crochet. The following stitches are all worked in the same one single crochet. So we are going to get started by yarning over. I like to place my finger right here, so when I move the hook here and there, these stitches are not going to move. They're not going to get looser. So we are going to insert our hook in the next single crochet, working over the tail. We are going to grab our yarn, pull through, grab our yarn again, and pull through 2 loops. So we're going to yarn over, we're going to insert in the same single crochet. We are yarning over again, pulling up, yarn over again, pull through 2 loops only. So we're yarning over again, We're going to yarn over again. We're going to insert in the same single crochet, pull it up, yarn over, pull through 2. And now we are ready to close this stitch by yarning over and pulling through all our stitches. So here is petal number 2. We are crocheting 2. We are crocheting 2. We are crocheting 2 chains. So that was 1 and 2. So we're going to do this again. So basically we are doing it 3 times. You need 3 let's say stems, that is not the term, but like 3 stems of the double crochet, and then we can pull it all together. Okay, so we have yarned over. I have my finger right there, and we are going to work in the next single crochet. So we're gonna pull our yarn up. We are going to yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over again, insert in stitch, pull up, yarn over again, pull through 2. We're gonna do it the last time. Yarn over, insert hook in the same stitch, pull up, yarn over, pull through only 2. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you see the, so this is just our chain. Do you see this, which I called stems? Here's the 1, 2, 3 stitches. That's all we need. And now we are ready to close it by yarning over and pulling through all of our loops. Okay, now we are going to chain 2, and we are going to crochet in the next area, which I would not call a stitch because it is probably not, but I'm gonna crochet in it anyways. So we yarned over, we have our finger on our stitches on the hook, or our loops rather, on the hook, and then we are going to go in this area right there. So we are going to work our cluster in there, just like that. We are going to chain 2, and now at this point we have a new tail in the picture that we are going to work over. But at this point you have a choice to drop this, the previous one from the white one, or just carry it with you. I think I will just carry it with me. And the reason why I will do that is that when I am all done, I can just pull it and snip it, and I have enough of the material going around that I can be sure that even when I like tuck and pull on it a little bit, it is not going to come undone because I have worked over it enough. So we are going to make our 5th petal in this stitch right there. Okay, so we are going to yarn over, and we are going to begin this by working over both of the tails. Okay, chain 2 and on to the next one. Okay, you might ask the question, why do we chain 2? Well, the reason why we chain 2 is that we need length. If we didn't chain 2, if we just made one petal after the other one, then our stitches would be very, very close together, like crammed, and they would not lay flat in a nice round shape. So we need to give them the space to beautifully lay out. So we are doing that by chaining 2 between each petal. Okay, we are ready to make our next one. Be careful because you have 3 of these tails. Do not work over the center tail. So we are going to tuck that over here so it's not in our way, and we are going to continue working over those tails. Okay, and last one. Perfect, and we are going to end this by chaining 2. and we are going to just slip stitch right on top of the first petal. Just slip stitch, and let's see if we have 8. Drum roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, we have 8 petals. Okay, we're gonna cut it, finish it. We are going to take our tail, pull it through the loop or the hoop, and no, it is a loop. Pull it through the loop, pull it tight, and now we are going to take the center. We are going to close this real good. As I said before in previous videos, the way I do it, I place my thumb on the center and I pull it really good. If you pull it well, when we snip it, it will not come undone, and this material is not gonna, well, it could snap, but you really have to put your back into that. So you don't need to pull it that tight. So you just pull it tight, and then we can cut this. We can cut this right here, and it will not come undone. And now we have these 2 tails that we worked over. So the way we're going to do this is we're just going to gently tug on them both. You may feel your tail sliding between these stitches, and we're just going to cut it right there. Okay, and now we can just kind of tuck here and there to make it even, and as you see, there is no areas like bulging out. It's beautiful and it's even. That's why I do 7 single crochets in the beginning instead of 8. That's just me. Okay, now we are ready to add our color and finish our square. I don't know why, but I am obsessed with lime green this summer. I don't know why. So we're gonna do lime green. We will need a slip knot. So we are going to start with a slip knot. We are going to slip it on our hook. And again, you can pick any area as far as it's a chain 2 space, because we are going to work all our stitches in chain 2 spaces in a round, so it doesn't really matter where you get started. I am going to get started right here. So we insert our hook, we are going to pull it up, we are going to slip stitch, pull this through, pull this tight. Now we are going to chain 4, and I tell you why. 3, 4. I will tell you in a second why. We are going to work 3 half double crochets in the same chain 2 space. So that's 1, 2, 3. So these were 3 half double crochets, and this is going to be our corner. So when we go around over here, we are going to add 2 half double crochets, and that will be our corner. So our corner is going to be half double crochet, chain 2, half double crochet. So we didn't have double crochet here, we chained 2, and the reason why we chained 2 is that gives us the height of the half double crochets. So that's why we chained 4, because it's half double crochet. So 2 chains plus 2 chains for the corner. Okay, so that was our corner. So that was our corner. We created this right here. And now we are going to make this one side by simply working 3 half double crochets in the next space. 1, 2, and 3. We are going to make the next corner. So we have made half of a corner, we have made this, and we are going to now make the next corner. And the way we do this is we are going to work 3 half double crochets, chain 2, and 3 half double crochets. Look how beautiful that corner is. I love it. Okay, now we're gonna make the next side and carry your tail with you so you have less work at the end. 1, 2, 3, and we are on to the next corner. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, and another 3 half double crochets. 3 half double crochets in this one, and a corner. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, and another 3 half double crochet. Okay, we're gonna work 3 half double crochets in this one, and now we can finish our corner where we started by doing 2 half double crochets. 1 and 2. Okay, so a regular pattern would say slip stitch in second chain. So I always have a hard time because, to be honest, sometimes I can't find my first one. So I don't know. But in this case, we know that the corner needs 2 chains. So I count from this side, not this side. In a regular pattern, or if you read a pattern, it would say, you know, like second chain. But I know that I need 2 chains. So I'm just gonna go, well, here's one, here's another one. So I am just slip stitching in this one. And there you go. Here is our beautiful square. Okay, we are going to cut this. Cut it. And we are going to finish this by pulling the tail through this loop and closing it tightly. Now we did carry this tail, we worked over it, so we are going to pull it because I started here and I worked over it. Now I pulled it, so we can see that right here and right here. And over here it's too tight, so we can't leave it like this. We are going to pull on it so this tail can get nice and comfortable and be hidden and nobody can see it. So we are going to cut the white, and we forgot to carry the green, which is totally okay. We are just going to thread our needle here, thread our needle, and on the wrong side we are just going to hide our tail just like that. You can give this a little tuck as well, so it just goes with the flow. And now we are going to cut this one, and next I will show you how we finish this completely. So last one is this tail that we worked with. We threaded our needle, and this is the way I make a sharp corner. Probably unorthodox, but it works for me. So I am going to insert my needle right in here. I'm gonna go through both stitches. I'm gonna insert it right there in that chain. Gonna pull it and pull it good, and it creates a nice corner. See? I'm gonna flip it over. I am going to find a way, find a route for my tail to be hidden and long enough so it won't come undone. So I am going to work right in here. Gonna just put my needle through here, pull this through, and be gentle with it. You don't want to pull your stitches. And then I am going to go in the back, being careful not to see. Whoops, wasn't careful enough. So just in the back loops. See, now you can't see it. Just in the back loops. Pull this gently because we don't want to pull the stitches. And that's it. So this is how a square looks when I just finished it, and that's how it looks when it's blocked. See that this one is more flimsy, this one is good. So next, I will show you how I block it. Blocking is a process when we stiffen work that is all done and all finished. There are many different methods, different ways to do the blocking. Some people make a mixture of glue and maybe water. I'm not sure. Is it just pure glue? Let me know in the comments, please, if that's the method that you use to block your work. What I do is actually this ironing starch spray. So this is what you would get at Walmart, Target, wherever, if you would like to stiffen some colors on like dress shirts, things like that. The reason why I don't use glue for jewelry specifically is that I want my final product to still have the qualities of fiber, basically. I don't want it to feel like plastic. It's still bendable, it moves a little bit, but at the same time, it holds its shape. I usually do this on an ironing board, but right now I didn't want to bring in my ironing board. So to protect my table, I just brought in a wooden block or a cutting board. You are going 2 layers of some kind of cloth. Now, best if you use cotton, no synthetic stuff. We don't want it to melt and things like that. So you can use a cotton t-shirt or tea towels, kitchen towels. So that's what I have right now. So we are going to put 1 layer down. So you are going to face your work. This is the right side, and you are going to face it right side down, right here. Right side down. Okay. I'm gonna shake it. We're gonna spray it. Just spray the top once. That is it. Here comes the second layer. You lay it on top of it, and we're gonna iron it with a steam on. Here's my iron, preheated and everything. So we're just gonna press on it. and it doesn't take long. And the reason why we have the second layer on top is that we want to protect our work. When I started making jewelry, I didn't put this on top, and all the earrings came out like that, you know, with the shiny surface. So I burnt it basically. So we need something to protect it. Okay, now we're going to peel this off. And here comes the shaping. So the shaping, I use a ruler. But before we get to the ruler, I am going to tuck on it a little bit. So you're going to tuck on the sides. Make sure that it's the way you like it. And now I take my ruler and I just make sure that my sides are as straight as crochet allows us. So we are just going to push on those a little bit, reshape a little bit. And there you go. Here is our blocked, or in other words, stiffened square. So let's put together our pair of earrings. So to make these beautiful, gorgeous dangle earrings, we need 6 squares in total. Ta-da! We made 1 now, and I made 5 previously. I feel like it's a cooking show. I made this previously. This is what's going to look like. So we have 6 squares. We also need 2 of the hooks. I am using gold today because gold is very fashionable nowadays. So gold hooks, we need jump rings. Here we have jump rings, and these are 6mm jump rings. And we need these little cute little tool that will go right on my finger, and it will help me open and close the jump rings. I don't know what this is called. If you know what this is called, please let me know in the comments. And we need a plier, or if you don't have this tool, you're gonna need 2 pliers, and with those tools you can just open and close your jump rings. So this is very straightforward. We are going to line our squares up just like that. There we go. And now we can get started on the assembling. So we need a jump ring. There's no real science to this. As you will see me, I sound so professional, y'all. We're gonna put it together. So we're going to open the jump ring just like that. We are going to find the center of the square, about. Okay, we inserted our jump ring in there. It's still open. Now we are going to grab our next square. We are going to find the center approximately, and before we close it, we are going to hang it. Hold it out and pray. It looks good. Sometimes the squares don't align, so I have to move my jump ring in either direction, one stitch over. In this case, so far so good. So now we are going to close it. Okay, so we are going to do the same thing with the third square. Okay, we open our jump ring We find the center, add the next one. Before we close, oops, yup, looks great. We close now. Okay, it wouldn't be me if I didn't forget something. We need 2 smaller jump rings. I'll be right back. Okay, I got them. So these are 4mm jump rings. We need just one right now. We're gonna grab a 6mm one. We are going to open that one up. We are going to add our 4mm one, and we are going to find the center on the top. We'll see if it hangs right. It does. We can close it. Whoops, I'm here. Close it. And now we need our little hook. We are going to open the bottom part just like that. Open the bottom part. Focus. There. And we are going to insert that in the 4mm hook and close it. And there you go. We have the first half of the pair. Let's do the second. Okay, 6mm, no, yes, 6mm, the bigger one. Okay, we open, we take a square, we find the center, we take the second square. Before we close, we align. We are going to close. We have 2. Now we need another one, and we are going to add the third one. Don't drop it. I think I am going to move this. Let's see. How does it look? Yep, that's better. Okay. We close it. And now we will put the small one on the big one. I'm gonna put this on the top. Let's check. Yes. We close and add the hook to the smaller one. Just gonna grab this and we are going to close it. Close it. That's it. Oh, here is our beautiful, beautiful granny square dangle earrings. So guys, have fun with it. Have fun with the colors. Have fun with the sizes. We did half double crochets. If you do double crochets, then your squares are going to be bigger. I didn't try it with single crochets, but I'm sure you can. So please have fun with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. I would really appreciate it if you would like this video, if you share this video. We have a big goal. We are at 132 subscribers right now, if I'm not mistaken. I would love it if you guys subscribe to our channel. We are just getting started, but it's so much fun to make these videos for you guys. I hope that you'll love it as much as I do, because I really do. So please like this video, subscribe to our channel, please share it with your friends, and we will see you next time. Happy crocheting!